Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe. And for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, we gotta talk about this, y'all. We gotta talk about this because there has been so much stuff going on. Ever since I did the video on, I think it was last week at some point, I did a video because Norman Reedus shared an image on his socials, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever you want to, say, of him in the chair getting, like, his makeup done and everything, and, you had the shaved sides of his head, like, the sides were shaved, kind of like mine, and the sides of his head were shaved, you know what I mean, and then it was like, oh shit, like, okay, is Daryl going bald, and then all of a sudden the fans really took this one far, like, it was kind of funny, I ain't gonna lie. I saw all these images popping up of what was clearly Season 3 images of Daryl bald as a fucking chamber, like bald, like not a fucking speck of hair on his head, you know what I mean? And I was like, okay, that's the most AI looking shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I was like, what are we doing right now? But people bought it. There were people that actually bought that shit, and I was like, what? Like, what the hell is going on? And I had some people tell me, they're like, oh no, Dan, that's not what happened. He didn't shave his head at all. You know what I mean? He didn't shave his head at all. Like, no, you're buying into the shaved head images. And I'm like, nope, that's not what I'm buying into either. He did really shave the sides of his head. And I've got photo evidence to back this up now. There was a video released of him yesterday signing stuff with fans. And this is what I've been waiting to see so that we could kind of clear the air here. He still has his hair on his head. But if you look closely, and I can't believe this is how crazy I'm going with this, but I'm trying to clarify this so people know. He does have the longer hair in Season 4 still. He does still have that. But if you look nearby his ears, it is shaved underneath. They're putting the hair over it to make it still look like nothing happened. You know what I mean? But you can clearly tell if you look at him, the shaved sides of his head are, in fact, still there. So... so that confirms one thing here. It's probably, what I'm assuming is, it's probably a, like, bun that he has, like, tied back when they're filming with shaved sides like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably, like, tied back like this, and then shaved sides like that. That's probably what Daryl looks like in Season 4, which is still massively different. That's still insane to me. So, honestly, and then he probably just put the hair down to the fans just so they fucking recognize him, you know what I mean? That's probably what ended up happening here. But yeah, no, that is crazy. He did shave the sides of his head. He did. And he does look different. It's just, the thing is that they're covering it up, of course, to not, reveal it, I guess, or so... I guess fans still recognize him or whatever the case may be. I don't know what the idea is there, but what the hell happens this season, guys? Because he's in overalls for another thing. He's in like full on like what almost looks like prisoner overalls, like worker overalls, you know what I mean? And he's got like shaved sides of his head. It feels like there's some kind of big group that captures them and like tortures them for a while or something. That's what it feels like to me. But again, it's hard to say because we don't have any footage for this season yet. So I don't know what's going on. What I do know is going on, though, is that this season sounds like they're definitely keeping it very secretive. There's definitely some things going on that is unusual than what we're used to for Daryl, his character, and the writing, and the style, and the appearance. So... I like that, though. I do. I like when things are unique. I like when things change. I like when things are different. Keep it interesting, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And it's a final season, too, you know what I mean? Now, granted, I don't think this is the last time we're going to see Daryl in the franchise. You guys know my answer on that. I think he's still very much going to be in the franchise. I just think that, right now, it's kind of like oh, shit, like, maybe not, But I think he will be. They're already setting up a reunion with him and Rick. I mean, they're literally talking with Andrew Lincoln right now, you know what I mean? Literally Norman and Gimple. So, yeah, I'm telling you what, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be really insane. I like the new look. I think it's cool. I want to see what it really looks like, though, like full on in the show, because I feel like this is not what it is fully. I feel like his hair is going to be tied back at the top, and then the shaved sides like that. Kind of reminds you of, like, some of, like, the Vikings cast or something. You know what I mean? Like, something like that, I feel like, is what they're going for. So, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's, like, a new villain group that has Daryl captured, and they did this to him, or if he willingly did this. It doesn't feel like something that Daryl would willingly do, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't feel like something he would willingly do, but at the same time, you never know what they're going to throw at us. So, it's a final season. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But they've got my interest on it, I'll tell you that. So, anyway, that's to kind of clarify. No, the bald images on X and you know, Instagram and TikTok, do not believe those. Those are not real. Those are old photos of him. Believe the actual new content of him signing stuff with the fans. The sides are shaved, but they're covering it up. You know what I mean? That's kind of what they're doing right now. So, let me know your thoughts. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys all think, of course, of the new look for Daryl. And do you guys think that there's some new villain group that did this to him? Do you think he willingly did this, or what? Because I know Norman Reedus has been wanting to get his head shaved for a good while, you know what I mean? I know he's mentioned that he did want to cut the hair, so it looks like they finally let him, but I'm wondering plot-wise what the, you know, what the hell is happening, you know what I mean? What the reason and the motivation is behind it. So, I guess we'll have to watch and find out, you know, but yeah, very interesting stuff for sure. Very different. So, if you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist. Beat world gone mad, TV junkies did a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a straight fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.